generally speaking, have people become desensitized to noise? I've just been in Morrison's to collect some spices, and I find that Morrison's and Asda just a bit depressing, and I've often wondered why. And then I discovered it's because they've got music on in the background. I don't like music on in the background whilst I'm shopping, and that might sound a bit petty, but I think there's a bit more to it than that. You see, stood near all the self-checkout things, and you've got these binging and bonging things going on this repetition of these requests for Morrison's more cards and things like that, at the same time as music going on relatively faintly in the background. It becomes a cacophony. Now, you know what a cacophony is, don't you? It's the same as going into an amusement arcade. We've got so many different sounds going on, bonging and dings, and then the ambient sound of people in there as well, chatting, etc. McDonald's as well, or rather, as this one's called, McDodds. Although I do avoid fast food as much as possible, whenever I have gone into a McDonald's, and maybe it's the same for the other fast food outlets as well, they have so many machines on the go, all making their individual dinging and bonging sounds. You don't feel like you're in a restaurant. I mean, that's probably the wrong word anyway, but you don't feel like you're going to relax and have something to eat. You feel like you're in a hospital waiting room. And now I'm finding exactly the same thing in Morrison's, where I just couldn't wait to get out. Just too many little sounds on the go all of the time, and it's just, you may think I'm just being fussy, and what's the point of me telling you this? Well, that's what my channel's all about, isn't it? Letting you in on all of my little quirks, the things that are good about me as well as the things that are bad about me. But is it a bad thing? That's the thing. That's what I don't really quite understand. Is it me? Or is it that? Because I don't see that many other people getting really kind of bothered by it. I don't mean genuinely upset or angry, just uncomfortable and just, why do we need all this noise? Does anybody want it? Do other people in the supermarket find themselves thinking, oh, turn that thing off? I've just gone in there because they have a much wider range of spices and whole foods than anywhere else nearby. And I want to go in, let my mind wander and have some inspiration, but instead I find myself just wanting to get out quickly. So that to me is not doing the best thing for one of their customers. But then I have exactly the same kind of irritation when it comes to television and the amount of sounds that have to be going on. It's a particular kind of sound though. Anything where you have dissonance being made accidentally by having music and then other music, or music and bongs, or some bongs and other bongs that don't go with it, I just can't get along with. But I want to know, really, whether I'm just being a big wet lettuce, or do some of you people actually feel the same way? You know what to do. Thanks a lot.